So now it's time for our new rubric, Breaking Stereotypes about Roma. We use for this rubric AI and we asked ChatGPT to give us 10 stereotypes about Roma. And on every episode, we use one stereotypes and to talk about it. So the next stereotype is Roma are nomads. And also, ChatGPT says it is often assumed that all Roma and Sinti are constantly moving around, although most are now settled. Only 3% of Romani people in Europe are nomads. So, this is what ChatGPT is saying. But about the 3%, I heard also often about it, but there's no official statistic about it, you know?
I mean, we need to look at the history why people from this community, from our community, needs to go in other countries and other cities. When you see that, it was not really like, oh yeah, I want to go to a vacation. It was more, oh, I need to go. Maybe they killed us. Something like that. And I think, okay, people from our community maybe go also around right now to, it's maybe about jobs. It's about, okay, there I need to go there to find a good job, or we have more opportunities there. But it's not all of them. We don't have statistics because we know at the history some people did statistic with us and we saw what's going on with us, and that's the reason why we don't have statistics, especially also statistics how many Roma and Sinti live in Germany or
Mhm.
in Europe. We don't have statistic, and that's
Mhm.
good.
People like being nomads also they have this imagination or this fantasy about Roma and Sinti and like Manouche and others living in trailer parks, moving around, you know, like having an adventure or like having like a free life and doing stuff, you know, what you not to do and always moving around. And it's also funny when I was younger, when I was talking to friends, and I told them that I'm Roma, and they asked me, "Did you ever live in trailer park before?" So I said, "No. Since I was born, since I can remember, we always had houses. Like in Kosovo, we had a house. In Germany, we have a house, etc." And so they was really surprised, not to make me mad or to make fun of me. They was really like honestly surprised because for many people, when they think about Roma and Sinti in Germany or in other countries about Roma, they always think about people living in trailer parks and moving around. So it's tricky, but what I can say so in the last maybe 8 years, when I started to be a Roma activist, I travel a lot in Germany and Europe for like workshops, seminars, and events. And I met a lot of people and made a lot of friends internationally and nationally. So I from all these people who I met, there was nobody maybe who was living in trailer park. Maybe one, two people from more than hundreds people. You know, so I met many people in the last 8 years. So there was maybe two, three people who lived in trailer parks, but the others they all had like apartments, houses. So I think yes, back in the days, like you said, because of the historical situation, um, there was people who was moving around, but not for fun because they was forced to. But I think nowadays it's not realistic that um, Roma are normal. So yeah.
I don't know what I need to say to other people when they ask me how many people from us living in Germany live in Leipzig, or they want to hear statistics, and I don't know how to speak with them because I will every time I said, okay, I look at the history, we don't want that really much because um from the statistics we are killed and um something like that. And I think also in the future it's better to avoid these statistics. And people don't really understand it. I mean, they say, oh, okay, about the history, blah blah blah, but it's over. But you see the political system right now, you see what's going on in our country and also in other countries, and then you see the right wing right now, and then you say, and then you think about it, okay, we don't want to have this history again, so don't make statistics about that.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, but like put the historical thing by side. So just like in formal statistic for me never makes sense. Also about other statistics, about other topics. But because like when you make a statistic, you ask maybe 100 people from one nation or one target group or like Roma. So it's a statistic always never are 100% real or authentic. Like even if you would do statistic with Roma, it will be not 100% real because we have a lot of people who don't show their identity. So you will never have. So statistics don't make sense. You will never real on things. I mean, I understand sometimes statistics can be important in different cases, but like when you say
But
like
not
when
in
you
this case.
yeah, not in this case. Like statistic can be important when you want to say like what is Mia doing? How much is anti-Gypsyism in Germany? Which kind of anti-Gypsyism? Like for racism, for discrimination. On these fields are statistic very important, I think. But on this case, no. This was the rubric breaking stereotypes about Roma.